Hello, this is Dr. Ray Ramirez at Lakeview Veterinary Clinic, helping your pets live the best life possible for as long as possible. And today, we're talking a little bit again about cancer and having to make that tough decision. We just 2 weeks ago had to put our dog Adena to sleep. Not an easy decision, obviously. But it is something that we do have to discuss, because it's something that most all of us, at some form or another, are going to have to come to. What we did with our family is something that we've advised to a lot of our clients and really helps. Because, you know, when they're suffering from kidney disease, you can get a test, look at a number, and if the number is supposed to be below like 2.0 and that number is at 5 or 7, you can see, okay, the kidneys are failing, they're shutting down, we need to make that loving decision. But how do you do that when the liver and kidneys are functioning normal, but we're seeing other things going on? So what we've developed here at Lakeview is kind of a little bit of a, I haven't got a good name for it right now, but I kind of call it our little kind of scale. I hate to put the term, you know, like we think of in people with the hospice, but I guess it's kind of a hospice scale for us. And so what we do is we look at 3 different categories. We kind of look at meal times, we look at when they come home, and just favorite activities. Okay? And with each pet, dog or kitty, it's going to be a little bit different. So meal times, what I say is, what I have clients do, and this is what we did with Adena, is what's the little dance that they do at meal times, you know, 1 or 2 or 3 little things that they just absolutely love to do when it's meal times, okay, or when you give them a treat, you know, the little dance or little activity they do. So what are those? So you list them down, 1, 2, 3, put a little list. Number 2 is, what's their little greet routine when you come home? Do they come and greet you, go run and get their toy, or do, again, a little dance, or do they go up and down the steps? You know, there's usually 2 or 3 little activities that they do when you come home. So we write those down. And then the third thing is just our favorite toys or games to play independent of that other activities, whether it's playing with another pet, playing with someone in your house, whatever it is, you know, chasing the mailman or whatever. Mailman won't like that, but you know what I mean. Chase, you know, what are our normal activities, chasing the squirrel, the bunnies outside. What are those? And so we have a list of 3 or 4 of those things. So now we have a little list, and let's say we put 3 in each of these categories. So now we have a little scale of 9. So what I have clients do is, at the end of each day, hey, were we able to do this? Yes, yes, yes. And on this scale, you know, when we came home, yes, we did those. And this we did. So we had of a 9 and 9, which is great. Now what we're watching for is a trend over time that we're starting to see fewer and fewer of those. And then as a family, before we kind of get down this road, we look at, okay, as a family, we've got these little lists here, and so there's 9 things. If we get below 5, then that means we're probably doing it for us, not for our pet. And so that's one of the things that we look at. So we've got an objective view of that while we're doing that. So just something to look at as we're doing, as we're having to look at making those very tough but very lovable decisions. So look at those 3 areas when we're eating, our greeting time, and our favorite play activities. Make a little list. Decide as a family, okay, when we get below this, we're probably not doing it for our pet, we're doing it for us. And we want our dog or kitty to have the best life possible for as long as possible. And maybe that very loving thing to do at that point is to not have them suffer anymore. So this is Dr. Ray Ramirez from Lakeview Veterinary Clinic. So if you have any questions about this, see your regular veterinarian. And if you don't have a regular veterinarian, we'd love to see you at Lakeview.